Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about one of my most favorite used characters, Angel. I thought I would put a voiceover with this because it is a reference sheet and I don't like typing stuff out. So, real quick, this image took me about 4 hours to make because I did no shading and I'm too lazy to shade on reference sheets because I don't like to. Yeah, let's go with that. So, Angel is actually my Undertale OC, but she isn't bound to it. She's more of her own thing, but Undertale was the idea that inspired me to make her. She looks edgy as fuck. I'm just gonna say that now because I made her like probably about a year ago and she has gotten edgier. I reckon her original style was really anime-ish, so I had to change it because it just fucking looked like shit. But not the point. Me talking will probably not go on for the whole video, but we'll see how it goes because I'm lazy, and this is probably the only voiceover I will ever do because I'm shy as fuck. Let's go. So, Angel's real name is Angelica. That's what she formerly went by, which she forgotten due to her traumatic, edgy past. I feel like her edginess sort of fucking puts off people from my character, cause, you know, she's that stereotypical crazy, edgy son of a fucking bitch, all that sort of shit, all compact into an anime looking girl, and yeah, no one wants that in their life. So I draw her currently at the age of roughly 26. I say 26 because she is an adult. She's not, 18, so just adulthood. She is a full-on adult, even though she is extremely immature. She likes to have a lot of fun, even though she really shouldn't be having fun, because no one deserves fun when they're edgy. Not at all. So, Angel, I'm still developing on her a lot. Like, a lot of the stuff on her is new, like her weapon, which you'll probably see later on in the video. But her weapon is... I got the idea somehow, I already forgot, but I thought of it. Usually I think of this stuff at night and I start screaming at myself, so I have to write it or draw it down so I don't forget because it's a great idea. I've done previous speed paints on Angel, but they weren't this Angel, the Angel that is seen the most. They were mostly of her being not edgy. I guess it's still probably edgy, but pretty much that's it. The one in the dress, I think I've done a speed paint on that. I have no idea. But she, this is her when she's not edgy. Yeah, that works. Sure, let's go with that. This is the one that I would say is the most frequent and the face of me as well. I go by the name of her because I've entered a lot of Discord roleplay servers, and fucking help me right now. It's shit. So, edgy backstory time. Of course she was the typical experiment, let's go with that. But in that sense, sort of the basic everyone has that story sort of sense. She's probably one of the most shittiest characters I have ever made, and probably because I was really young as well. I thought, wow, no one would have the idea of doing that, so let's go with that. Which everyone did have the idea of going with that because, yeah, there are a lot of characters like her. But not the point. I think she's individual in the sense of I don't disregard the other characters in saying that Angel is the one and only, she is the top shit, because if you see in her last name, she is not the only fucking thing. She has a code, that means there's more, so I don't really disregard, but think what you like, I don't care. Regarding the other characters that are like Angel, with my comic that I'm making, I'm actually gonna put a few of them into my comic. So if you're watching this and you do have a character like that, if you have like a DeviantArt or a picture, just fucking send it to me and I'll fucking put it in my prologue comic, cause I'm lazy. Angel's design is meant to be very typical anime girlish. She's very slim. She is very flexible as well, in the sense of she's meant to be spider-like, but not 100% spider-like, in the sense of she fucking will crawl on your roof and look at you in your sleep and be like, "Hello there, little child." More of the fact of she has spines. They do their own thing, but they are still attached to her body, which is the what's the word for it? The words. Never mind. They are the outcome. There we go. She's the spines, the tail, and the half skull. They are the outcome of her experiences, as well as the spine. That too. That's a definite thing. Her spines, like, they are, the reason why they're white and not a yellow color like I originally planned of, like an actual bone color, is because I've actually did like 2 whole sheets of research into bone structure and shit, and bones are not the strongest things. Well, they are pretty strong, but if you're thinking about it, in the Undertale universe, everyone is fucking broken, let's go with that. Angel's bones are reinforced in the sense of she is a defensive-based character. She is more into defense than coming up to you and smacking your shit around, but she likes to come up and smack your shit around, even though she's really squishy and you could easily just punch her in the face and she would start crying. Now, about the edgy bit of her backstory, I'm gonna say this now, she's not a Mary Sue. Please don't fucking think that. She's not perfect in the fucking slightest. She has... Ooh, my cat just jumped up. Hello! She has PTSD. Because I thought, well, she has that traumatic past and she's gonna be like, you know, the savior of the world, all that sort of shit. So I'm like, let's chuck PTSD in there, because that's gonna actually fuck with her and who she is. Like, she's not a very trusting person because of it, but she does come around to warm up to people. She also, She doesn't like people in general, and I think that's because, once again, of the trusting thing. She's very skeptical of a lot of people, and I would say her personality would be based off of my cat. My cat's name is Fanta, by the way. She's orange. She's amazing. Not the point, though. She's very skeptical and frightened by a lot of things, but at the same time, she wants to run in there and just try to do what she knows that she cannot, because she thinks that if you try, you will succeed eventually, which is a great moral to live by, unless if you're doing something dumb like running into a volcano, then don't ever live by that moral. Angel's other form, the one in the speedpaint Tea Time, great image. Hold on, I need to grab my cat. That form is something that in her story she is trying to achieve. So her story is basically her her goal in her whole entire story. She is sort of like, I don't know how to explain it, but she's not a god. Let's put it that way. A lot of people think that that form is her god form. I did, however, call it a god form for a while, but it sounded really edgy, so I decided to not do that. Haha, let's go. And the reason for that is because it seems like she would be invincible in that form, and nothing can harm her because she's practically perfect. When she's not, she can actually easily be bashed around in that form and then just fucking drop dead. But she does have safety measures in that form that will stop people from killing her, but it doesn't mean she can get smacked around and almost die in the process. She is a very slow healer. Most of her back is scar tissue, and the shaved head on the side, that is a big scar. It also leads into the eyebrow. I was planning on putting more scarring on her, but I'm too lazy to draw that, so let's go with that. She's mixed into a lot of other universes as well. But she's very edgy, and I'm kind of ashamed of her, but she's too cute. She's meant to look generally sort of insane with the large smile on the half skull on her face, but I think that's just meant to add to it. I don't know why I did that. I guess it's because of originality. I wanted something on her face. I wanted her to look individual. Angel has actually grown a lot over the year. Like, her story developed in, like, so much from what it started as to what it has come to now. I was going to upload a few other different speed paints of her, but I actually kept on forgetting to start recording when I'm drawing, because I'm not used to that yet, because I only just started. Like this one, you're gonna see a big chunk of it cut out because I forgot to start recording. Yeah, sorry about that. No, but that's all I can really say about Angel at the moment, because I'm like dying on the inside from recording this. Help. But yeah, she has PTSD, she's squishy, and she's dating a clock. Let's go. And she's old, I forgot about that bit too. But once again, not the point. If you want to know more about her, you can read my comic. It's on my website. I'll probably put a link down there. But it features Child Angel, the most precious little Mary Sue that got fucked up to high heaven because... Shit, yeah, she's a Mary Sue. Oh my god, what have I done? But not the point. I think I've been watching too many Mary Sue videos. But hey, if you think she's a Mary Sue, let me know. Or if you have any other ideas for her, personality-wise, I will be more than happy to take them because she's still developing. Oh, she's also afraid of the dark, so she has a lot of fears. So, you know. But yeah, I hope you enjoy probably the rest of this video. I'm just going to put music in now because I'm lazy and I don't know what else to talk about with Angel because I don't want to reveal any of her story because that will be coming out eventually. Slowly but surely. I'm in my second last year of school, guys. Please be considerate. And I was also in Canada for a month. That too, that was pretty funny. But not the point. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the rest of this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask on my DeviantArt or in the comments. Yeah, enjoy.